So welcome back, guys. So first of all, I wanted to start off this video by saying that the KBDB has an arrangement made with the government to start racing next week, I believe. So that's quite good news. I don't know how they're gonna arrange it, but they had a agreement, so that's good. So I don't know if we are gonna start next week. We may wait a week until we're perfectly ready. So you are gonna be seeing racing videos finally. I think they're gonna start with racing the old birds up there, and after a few weeks we're gonna start changing it up and start racing the young birds. But yeah, getting to the topics of today's video, I'm just gonna show you how we would feed the pigeons during the racing season. So I'm just gonna grab this bowl of 16 birds and also the bowl of 18 birds, because in the morning we give them way less feed than they actually should have. So let's go over to the second round loft. This loft has, I believe, 22 birds at the moment. So we give them feed for about 16 birds, because if you feed them less in the morning, it's better on them. It's also easier to get them inside when you release them during the day. But yeah, that's also what we do during racing season. So I'm just going to throw it in here. Yeah, see, the feeding tray is still way too big because they crawl into it. I should get my dad to change that, because that's not good. So let's move over to the first round. So on this loft are currently 32 birds, which was way more in the beginning, but yeah, we lost a lot. But since there are 32 birds on here, I'll give them the cup of 18 birds. We always give them a little bit more than half. And also, yeah, also what I wanted to say, we do give the second round birds a little more at the moment, just because they're still younger and they still need to gain some size and grow a bit. So that's why we give this more. So this is a nice view at every single bird we still have from the first round. Like I said, we did lose a lot. let's move on. Like I said, these birds do get a little more because they're a month or two younger. So then we move on to the widowers. Which they get special type of widowing feed in the morning, which we're almost out of. And we give them this small bucket. I'll have to fill it up by hand a little bit. A little more. That'll do. You can see that's a bucket for 12 pigeons, and we have it a little more than half full. And of course there are 12 widowers on here. I'll just feed them on the floor now. That's actually the best bird we currently have racing. The blue bar with the green ring right there. You didn't know. Looks like they're not hungry at all because they're only pecking stuff they want. So my dad probably gave them way too much in the evening yesterday. I'll tell him to cut down on the feed a lot more, because that's what needs to be done. A widower almost needs only a teaspoon of food, I'd say. But yeah, we'll have to cut down a lot more during when the races start. So I just found a stranger's bird. It's not ours, I just checked the wing. It has a different phone number in. Let's take a look at it in the light. It doesn't actually have a bad looking eye, but it's a young bird, you can tell by the ring. It's a white ring. It isn't from this region at all, I just checked. It's a dark check, I believe. And the phone number is in the wing. Oh, won't show it all the way. But yeah, just to let you guys know how we handle the stranger's birds. We just try to grab them when they're inside or about to go inside, and then we put them in the quarantine loft right here. So this is the quarantine loft. It also has the 2 sick birds. So, and then we call the owner up and he can come grab it or tell us to throw it away if he's too lazy to come and get it, which happens a lot as well. Or some pigeon fanciers are just too old to drive, so then we might come and bring it, but that doesn't happen too much. Yeah, and just to be clear with you guys, we actually do feed them the full amount they need in the evening. For example, this is a box for 20 birds. Then we'll feed the box for 20 birds to the second round, which is, that's why that's there. And then, because there are, how many birds? 22 birds remaining, you might actually put a little more in, like this. See, now that's for 22 birds. And then of course the first round has 32 birds, so we'll have to grab a big basket for 40 birds and leave out about 25%, which is a little less. Yeah, that'll be something like this. So that's for the first and second round. And then for the old birds, yeah, we just use the cup of 12 you just saw upstairs and give them a full amount. And of course these birds don't get any special type of feeding schedule, when obviously they're just used for breeding, so it doesn't matter at all when they're off season. It doesn't matter when they're starting to breed, but that's a video for another day. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe as always. Don't forget to check out my social media, which are in the description below. And have a nice day.